Question 33, another geometry question. Circular cone below has a base with a diameter of 8 centimeters and a height of 10 centimeters. The volume of the cone is most nearly. They give you, you'll notice right here in the middle, they give you the formula for the volume of a cone, which is 1/3 pi, which is 3.14, times the radius squared times the height. And when we look at our figure, the circular base here, they're giving us 8 centimeters from one side of the circle, one edge, all the way over to the other edge of the circle. So we're going completely across the circle. That is diameter, that is not radius. Where you will get this wrong is if you use 8 centimeters and plug it into the formula for the radius, and you will get the incorrect answer. You need to divide that 8 by 2 and determine that the radius for the formula is 4. So I'm going to plug in. So we will have 1/3 and then pi, and then we have 4 squared. Now that's not 4 times 2, that is 4 squared, and then our height is 10 centimeters. So all those things multiplied together. Now the way you can handle this is with the 1/3. The way I would do it is I would multiply pi times 4 squared, or 4 times 4 times 10, and then just divide all of that by 3. Would be the way I would do it. Some look at 1/3 as 0.33. The hesitation I have in doing that is that's actually a repeating decimal, and that you would hate for there to be answer choices that were close together and you missed them because you're of a rounding area. Now we can look at these answer choices and see there's not really any that are that close together, but I'm going to multiply everything and then divide it by 3 at the end. Before we move to the calculator, we want to double check that our units of measure are the same. Our height is 10 centimeters and our base has a diameter of 8 centimeters. So it's in centimeters, so everything's in the same unit of measure. So we're okay. So we'll take the approximation of pi, 3.14. We'll multiply that by 4 squared, or 4 times 4. 4 times 4. And we're multiplying everything together here, so our order of operations is okay. All right, times 10, our height, gives us 502.4. And you'll look at your answer choices, that is close to 503. Now, the error there is that we forgot to take 1/3 of it or divide it by 3. So don't miss that step. After you've done all the hard work, don't miss the step of dividing now by 3. And we get 167.4 in the repeating decimal. That would be closest to answer choice B in this case, which is 168 centimeters. And let me look closely. I think answer choice D is going to be, we'll work it out, as if you used 8 instead of using 4, times 8 times 8 times, yes, divide that by 3, 669. So answer choice D is if you used the diameter of 8 centimeters for your radius and plugged it in and solved the equation correctly, but using the wrong measurement. So you want to make sure anytime you have circular, here's my rule of thumb. Anytime I have a circular object and they give me the diameter, I'm going to convert it into the radius, and I'm going to deal with all of my formulas that way with it being converted to the radius.